moved down here to Puerto Rico, a lot of people ask me, hey, why'd you move down there, number one? And two, what are the benefits of actually doing things like this in a recession? Let's sit down and talk about that because I have some good stuff for you. So for me, one of the biggest reasons I like to invest during a recession is volatility, right? Now, investing in a recession is going to require some skill, right? You're going to need skill, and in most cases, you're going to need some type of guidance. Even guys like myself, we usually subscribe to some type of guidance, some type of, CNBC, or I wouldn't say CNBC. I don't necessarily use it, but we might, subscribe to some type of newsletter, right? And that just helps us to see what other traders are seeing. Am I right about what I'm seeing? Maybe there's something I don't see that another guy sees, another lady sees, right? That's one of the biggest things. But when do you invest and where, right? But during a recession, a lot of times, as you either creep up on a recession or as you go through it, you're going to notice a few waves, right? And the first wave usually is going to be something like the job market, the stock market. These are things that are going to happen first. The volatility comes in, you get up, down moves, big up moves. These are some of the best times for us traders to take advantage of that. Now, if you don't have any skill, you don't know how to trade, then of course you can't take advantage of that, and that's totally fine. I'm here basically to just say, hey, I'm someone who's taking advantage of it, right? For the most part, I stopped doing a lot of content. I don't really do a lot of content. My team asked me to just make a few things for you all, but I don't really do a lot of content. I trade and I live in this house. That's it, right? And I say I live in this house because this is kind of like my sanctuary where, I go swimming, I hang out, we got a pool in the back. Like everything I need is here. So all I do is I hang out here, I trade, and I study my butt off, right? And then of course I have my STB group in which I, make sure whatever I'm seeing and whatever I think may happen, I feed it to the STB group. But other than that, this is all I do. Now, why is this important? Because you need to be focused on what's going on during this recession if you want to take advantage of it, right? I have the skill. My people in STB have the skill because I've taught them the skill. So now what we do is we take advantage of the volatility. If it falls down here, we buy it, it comes up. It comes up here, we short it, and we play both sides, right? So it's important to do that. Now, why is it important during this first phase? Well, the first phase brings a lot of money. For those of y'all who've been keeping up, we actually January 4th, we caught the big fall, right? I called it. I'll see if I can get you a screenshot, but in my group, I said, hey, we need 8-month puts on the SPY. Just give it time, right? We caught it right at the top pretty much. It fell, and 8 months later, everybody, and we're not even 8 months in now, but everybody made really good money who followed that, right? Now, why is this important? Because as we make it through the first phase or the first few phases of the recession and the crash, you're going to make money to prepare yourself for the next opportunity, which is real estate. Real estate is going to move next. Once we get the real estate fall, most people who have money are going to have all of the opportunity. Now, if you're trying to work and you're trying to save up, in most cases, it's not going to work because you can't out earn a volatile stock market. Let me just say that. I don't care what kind of business you own. I don't care what you do for a living. It's very hard to outpace a volatile stock market. When it moves up and down and you know what you're doing and you take advantage of that, you can make so much money. So that's what we do. Now, when the real estate market crashes, guess what? We're going to have even more opportunity because you take the profits from the stock market and you pour them into cheap real estate. I'm gonna give you all this is a really, I guess you could say advanced, tool that you can use. What you're gonna do is once you make your money from the stock market and its volatility, you put it in low real estate because things are gonna get bad. What do you do from there? Well, guess what? The real estate is low, stock market was low, and usually probably gonna affect the job market. Whenever all of those things happen, they'll start printing money. When they start printing money, what'll happen is they'll also lower interest rates. So all of the cheap real estate that you paid probably cash for, and even if you didn't pay cash, you paid a good amount for it. Now that the interest rates are low, you can go in and leverage your real estate that you just bought. You can pull the money out of it that you put into it, the equity that you have in that real estate. As it goes back up and interest rates come down, you can go borrow against that real estate, right? I'm probably telling y'all too much, but this is just how it works. So now you make moves all the way through the recession. And this is why they always tell you, hey, millionaires, billionaires are made in recessions. Because if you have the information and the education and you apply it during these times, it's the best time of your life. I promise you that. So continue to tap in. I'll do what I can to help. These are just gonna be, I'm not really making content, like I said, too much. So I'll just be doing like 5-minute videos here and there, but hopefully these are helpful. If not, that's cool. You can let me know. But if so, please comment below and let me know that you like what I'm doing, and maybe I'll do more, right? Other than that, y'all have a good one. Educate yourself. I'll see you at the top.